She got a big Mac and know how to use it. She got
Join me on Second Chance 21013. Today I'm speaking on grateful now and the attitude of gratitude towards your money. The gratitude attitude, okay? So I got these shades on today because this is how we go out to the world. This is how we go out to ourselves, right? Okay? We hide, okay? When our finances look a certain way. And then sometimes we just all out there. Different things mean different things to different people, right? But I can tell you on some days I've witnessed and been a part of that person when the money was a certain way. Oh Lord. I just want to go outside, do what I gotta do and not be seen. Okay? And I'm an introvert, so sometimes I'm already like that. But some days it's just like, wow, right? But sometimes we need to be seen. We need to be transparent with ourselves. So my name is Jen Lowe Inspires, okay? And I am here, the CEO of Second Chance 21013. This has been around for over 10 years now. 21013 is a date. It is the date I had my major second chance. Every day that we're alive, we get a second chance. But there's those life-changing moments, those life-changing things where you just know, I say for me, that I should have been taken out according to the world. I shouldn't even be here right now. But God gave me a second chance. And I'm so happy and so grateful now, yesterday, tomorrow, okay, that He allowed me a second chance. Give me one moment here. And that's just a little bit from the car accident where my eye watered up a little bit, right? But I got my eyesight, right? So pick and choose your battles. You know, I could either be complaining and say, hey, my eye gone, you know what I'm saying, scalped over somewhere. Or I can be grateful and say, you know what, I have my eyesight and I am healed, okay? So today we're going to talk about grateful now, okay? The first thing I want to go over, okay, is Habakkuk, okay, 2 and 22 and 23. So let me just pull that up real quick, okay? I thought this was something 2 and 2 3. Okay. So it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain, okay, upon tables, that he may run that readeth. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, okay, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it may tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So write it down and make it plain. So what does that mean, you guys? The situation I'm in right now, okay, I wrote a vision down in 2019, okay, in 2020, that I would be in a house. I said, and not my, so I got what I asked for, right? Now, at the time, you guys, I was living in the car, okay? All right. Well, not in 2019. 2019, I was in my apartment in Jacksonville, Florida, right? But then things happened, a little bit of gentrification, things in management and ownership, and I ended up going back to Atlanta. I was in the car, right? But I had to believe, and I asked what I asked for. I said, all right, this year cannot end the way that year ended. And I prayed about it, worked on it, you guys. While in my situation, right? One, I was grateful that I wasn't completely outside. I was not on the street, okay? I was grateful that I had a source of income because it wasn't a job. I was grateful that I had my business, okay? I was grateful that I had my business. I was grateful that there was other opportunities to make money outside of a job until I had got a job, which was temporary, very temporary, because then the moment I got to Atlanta, cocoa beans happened. That's what I call it. That way, stuff don't get flagged. But I call it cocoa beans. Cocoa beans happened literally probably the week after I got back to Atlanta, right? So even with the job I had got, it eventually ended because everything had to shut down. We were dealing with doctor's offices. Of course, if they're not open, we couldn't get what we needed to get, right? So cocoa beans happened. I was like, all right. But I'm going to tell you what, in the midst of everything happening, I became an author, okay? Got published in a magazine, got put on billboards, all these things. So what was my attitude in the midst of what was going on financially, where I didn't have enough to get a place, but gratefully I had a place over my head, right? In the midst of that, I still had a vision. I still saw what God had for me, and I still pressed towards it. Okay, I still went for it, and great things happened. 2020 was actually very good for me. So the thing was, the attitude of gratitude. I still had the vision. I had written it down. I knew what I wanted. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I just knew it was going to happen. And if you follow me on Facebook, on my personal page, or even Jen Lo Inspires on Facebook, my personal page, or Second Chance 21013, then you will see the different things I've been saying over the years, not knowing I'm being right here where I'm at right now, where none of that stuff's possible, to be an actress, a model, or anything. I was still saying it. I was still believing. I was still writing it on paper. I was still writing it in the atmosphere, right? So write it down and make it plain. So one thing that I want you all to do is write down 3 financial goals you want for this year. What is that? What does it look like to you? Okay? What is a goal? Something, and it don't have to be chunky, right? It's something that, because sometimes we write big financial goals out, it looks like it's too big. So write the vision of whatever goal you have in mind, right? So I knew I needed the money to be back in Atlanta. Okay, I knew y'all got bills and different things, right? But it was certain things I needed in order to be free to pursue my dreams, right? The vision that I had was certain things. So write down, what your vision is. What is the goals that you have to accomplish, and then the financial goal that you need behind it, right? Matter of fact, draw it out. That's what definitely helped me in some things. Sometimes I like to draw, right? I've taken graphic design, major art, and so I draw it out. What does it look like? It could look like flowers. It could look like abstract painting. It could look like anything, and just colors. Color your life, you guys. Color. That's one of the things. Too, the energy around you can help you or hinder you in your thinking when you have money or don't have it, right? It really can, because maybe it is so colorful you have, it gives you hope, right? That something better is going to come, that on the other side of the rainbow, okay? Something better is there, all right? Let's see, the next one, let's see here, okay? See what we got. All right. Okay. So right here, Proverbs 29:18. Okay. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Okay. But he that keepeth the law, happy he is. So where there is so perish, that means you're in lack because you don't have any vision. Right? Even though I was not financially where I wanted to be, I was grateful that I had something coming in. I wasn't broke. I just, hey, Atlanta, first of all, okay. You better look. I for 1 year rented a room that was probably 1/4 of this living room. Okay, 1/4, 1/4. Literally, I could probably just put my car in there, if that. And the car might be too wide. Now it'll fit in there. Yeah, you know what? That's perfect size, about the size of my driveway. That was it. Okay. But I was grateful. It was a lot going on in there. But for 1 year in Atlanta, I had my own place. Right? Now, the money I was making was great. But it didn't give me the freedom to pursue that vision. But I was still grateful. And I just had to work it out. Right? Now, when it comes to the attitude of gratitude towards your finances, right? You figure it out. You make a way. One thing about being in Atlanta is there's multiple things you can do. Okay, especially if you're like me, you're actress, model, you're trying to work towards it. Okay, where you don't have that time to go, okay, but you have the money to do things, invest. Invest in This is equipment. Your cell phone is equipment. Okay, a ring light is equipment, and do your own thing. We're at home. If you remember in 2020, for those who follow me, I did some skits. I do some things if you follow me on TikTok. And just, social media today is a great way to reach out to a lot of different people. Okay, being consistent. Okay, all right, and whatever that thing is, and then you pull it all together, right? And by the time you know it, like I just saw that I got a check from Facebook. One thing I wrote down in 2020, while I was going through what I was going through, right? I said, I will be paid by social media. I didn't know that was there until I looked at my email and I said, what are you talking about? And that comes from being consistent in posting and showing up, right? Okay. So, all right. So one thing I want to ask you all, okay, is bills, right? So of course, while I was in my situation, I had those. Now there's two different type of bills that I had. Okay, two different type of bills. Okay. Now, there was the bills, right? These things, they come in the mail, and because sometimes you don't even want to check the mail because you just know this is going to be in the mailbox. You already know these things right here are going to be in that pretty little mailbox, right? That causes you stress, anxiety, to be depressed, in a mess, right? Then there's these things, okay? Bills. These things right here. These things right here take more peace from anybody, whether you got them or not. Okay? Believe it or not, people that don't have enough of these go through depression, stress, and anxiety. Okay? The people who got millions of these go through the same thing. Stress, depression, and anxiety, right? Whether it be $1 bill, $100 bill. I love these. Absolutely love these. Or $1 million. No matter what you got in your bank account. Okay? Whether it be $1, $100. Well, I'm sorry. This is the $100. $100. Okay? Or $1 million. Every single person goes through things. Every single person have the same experiences. Now, how long it lasts is up to you. Okay? How do you feel when you get these? The other night, I came home late and I reached into the mailbox. I saw what it was. I saw it was bills. It's Friday night. What can I do with this on a Friday night? You know what I did? I walked in the house and put it on the table. I walked in the house and put it on the table. And I didn't even think about it no more. Why? It's late at night, one. What? Okay. So if I open that up, am I finna pay it right now? No. Am I finna cry about it? Am I finna go start looking at my bank account? And what's the first thing you do? What's your first thought process when you see a bill? Does it make you happy? Having a light bill, a gas bill. High. Okay? But you know what? When I paid my first light bill, I was so happy. Not a light bill for apartment two, but when I paid my first light bill and gas bill for this house, I was happy. You know why? Because the people that ain't got a light bill, okay, no gas, they probably outside where I was. Or they living with somebody. And even then, they probably contribute some. But I was happy, okay? I was happy to take my card out, make the payment. Because it said something. It said, you are no longer where you were. You're in a house. Okay? It means I'm what? Doing better by a long shot. I have a responsibility now other than car insurance and a cell phone bill and whatever other little stuff I had, right? It's preparation for where I see myself. So when I get these things in, I'm grateful. When I get the car insurance email, I'm grateful. Because that means I have a vehicle, right? Those that's not getting the car insurance bill either is because maybe they are, a minor and they have a parent paying for them, right? But 9 times out of 10 it's because they have a vehicle. So when you have to pay homeowners and house insurance and all that stuff, life insurance, you're paying life insurance because you have life. You're alive. You're well. So you're insuring your life. People in the grave don't need that, right? So that's an investment into your life, into your now. If something were to happen right now, you're covered, you're good. Okay? So write down one thing to gauge. Over the next 5 days, 6 days, mail Monday through Saturday, or what, I've seen some mail trucks out on a Sunday. I don't know what that's about. But take note of how you feel when you get a bill. Take note of how you feel when you have money. And the amount of money too. Do you feel good about yourself still? Do you feel happy? Is your drawer full? Whether you got a couple of dollars, $100, okay? Where my hold on one moment. Okay? Or $1 million. How do you feel? Okay? How do you feel? And I like this little thing. I found this in Vegas. So it's like my little savings place now. Okay? You're going to start putting out of each check money right in here, right? Get $200, put it in the savings. So that's my new thing. That's going to be my new thing. Okay? And even sometimes, like I was giving $20 the other day. It's out there in the car. So I have a thing. I have money in different places so that if anything would happen, I hide it from myself, y'all. I've hidden some things from myself to the point where I can't even find it, okay? But that's okay because I found it later. And it's ironic how things happen. I found it when I needed it, not when I wanted it. Because if I had got my hands on when I wanted it, right? See, God got a funny way of for everything. So I'm grateful for that too. Sometimes the way things happen, maybe you haven't gotten the money that you won't get because you haven't gotten the discipline to handle it yet. To save. How many of y'all would have spent all this by now? You would have spent it all. This $40. You can't even hold on to $40. As soon as you get it, you burn through it. So the energy that you feel, is it coming from real lack or your spending habits, you guys? Is it that you're using the money for things you want or need? I spoke briefly this morning about my business. If you know, I'm in the health and wellness business, right? And how I chose to reinvest in my business. Okay? Invest in my business first versus putting it into something that I wanted first. I knew that as long as I have my business, I can take it anywhere. No matter where I go, I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna get together. I'll never be broke. As long as I have I'm figuring out how to make some money, okay? So, my health and wellness business, I know everywhere I go, it's 8 billion people in the world. I know no matter where I go, somebody, at least one person, is looking for health and wellness. Now I just gotta seek them, and they gotta be seeking it like I was seeking it, and it found me. I didn't know this was what I was seeking. Boom. Okay? So the thing is, how do you picture yourself, right? So if you today were to get, let's just say you want $1,000,000, right? And it dropped in your bank account today. What would you actually do with it? Have you thought out the reason why you want what you want? Is it just to pay bills? Is it to be comfortable? What does comfortable mean? What is the definition of comfortable for you? Does it mean being able to travel? Maybe do something for your parents? Maybe pay off the house, pay off the car, pay off school tuition, buy a new house, buy some land, right? Maybe you want to take a trip around the world. You got to understand to you what these things mean. You have to find out why you want it so that you can do what? Write it down and make it plain. And I tell you, as much as I love to help people, you got to be able to help yourself first. So that can be the goal. It can. But make sure you help yourself first. Because if you not doing that great, guess what? Your energy level, it's not going to be the greatest either. And when you helping other people, you need to have some amazing energy because you don't never know what people are going through. You don't know what their why is or why they're in what they're going through. So don't let your lack be a lack of energy. Okay? Don't let your lack be a lack of love, joy, peace, harmony, calm. And that's something that comes through personal development, which is actually what this is. It's part of it, for sure. Do you know, I had never heard of the word personal development until my 30s. Love, personal, self-care and all that stuff. Yeah, I was doing some of it, but I didn't know what it was to the depths that I could actually implement it on the level that I needed it to elevate and make my life even better than what it was. So for somebody out there today, this is going to be their first time hearing about these things. It will be. We were not taught financial education in school. We were not taught about energy and how to feel your emotions, your energy into a thing when you're always operating into I don't have. You're gonna continue I don't have. This is some of my affirmations, and I've had these for a minute. So this is money magnet affirmation number 1. Money is great, grand, and wonderful. I attract it in abundance to provide wealth I desire. Okay, to help others and create a better life for all. So you're included. So the wealth that you desire and to help others and have a better life for all. But you got to put you first out there, right? If you ain't got no bread for you, okay? And I just thought about that scripture where she made Jesus the bread, she took up the scraps. But at least if she wanted, she took the last, right? She made sure he was good first. Okay. Money magnet affirmation number 2. I have great mental strength. I control my emotions. I have vibrant mental health. And that allows me to enjoy the process of acquiring my heart's desires. That allows me to enjoy the process. What does this say? Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process of getting what you desire. And I won't go all over all of these. But I have mountain moving faith. Okay? I choose my destiny, and for me, abundance is part of that picture. I practice money making habits. So if you're saying you're in lack, what is your money making habit? What is your money making habit to attain the money you want, the opportunities you want? What are you going out to do? And are you being consistent in it? I am a master of massive action. What I'm doing right now is part of massive action. I'm not waiting for somebody to give me an opportunity. I'm making my own seat at the table. Literally. Okay? Money comes to me because money comes my way because of my positive habits and actions. Money comes to me my way because of my positive habits and actions. Okay? I have great confidence. People like me and I like people. I am a giver. I am concerned about others and seek to give to them. I am drawing to myself everyone I need to assist me in reaching my goals. I make friends easily and I'm lovable and capable. Are you capable of changing your attitude towards money so that it can change its attitude towards you? Okay? Everything I need is in motion toward me. Come on now. I love this one. Someone in a high place is looking for me and needs exactly what I have to offer. Bet your bottom, middle, and top dollar. Okay? I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am strong. Okay? This comes from good old Coach Stormy. Okay? That's all right. If you never heard her at her transformation, you need to definitely listen to it. I will never be broke another day in my life. Okay? I'm committed. I'm capable of changing. I added my own thing there, right? Because it's got to be personal to you. So affirmation, you guys, is good to borrow other people's, but it's got to be something that also resonate with you. So my challenge again to you all today, okay, all right, is write down 3 goals you have that you want to accomplish, and then write down your financial goals. What does it take to accomplish those things? But you also got to recognize, okay, how you feel with the amount of money. When you get it, are you saying, dang, I just got it, and it's for the purpose that you got it for? Let's just say it's to pay the light bill, right? Light bill $250, and you get the $250, like, dang, I gotta let it go already. The bills, I just got the money in my hand. Dang. Is that how you feel? You got to monitor that. Right? Right. So, one thing I have to help with that, you guys, is my journal, okay? My Love Yourself Self-Love Journal. This journal is over 70 colored pages. It's something I didn't see in the store, so I designed it, okay? This will help guide you through your thoughts, one, towards yourself. That's first and foremost. It will help guide you through your thoughts towards yourself, towards your life, towards your finances, towards your mind, towards your body, towards your spirit, towards yourself, towards your family, towards your friends, towards your co-workers, towards your churchgoers, towards everything in your life, whether it's you got it, want it, have it, need it. This will help guide your thoughts. So make sure you grab a copy of my self-love journal. Just shoot me over a DM. The link is in the about as far as the Facebook go, and it's always in the bio on my Instagram page, you guys. So self-love journal, this right here is designed to help you in your thought process, your emotions, and your feelings towards your life, right? Okay. Now also, okay, she owned her story. Part of you writing it down and making it plain is you owning your story. Okay, this is going to be my new book. Okay, all right. She owned her story, and I'm so excited about this. Okay, because what is owning your story? It's when you come from behind the shades that everything is perfect. I got it all together. I'm good. I don't have any problems. I got everything together, honey. I got it. I got my money. I got my whatever. Or maybe I don't have it. And you know what? I'm just gonna, yep. You know, there's so many different things and ways to that, right? Owning your story is sitting down, writing those things out, and really looking at it. Really looking at it like, oh wow, I didn't realize I felt that way. Think about it. When it's somebody that you don't feel good about, do you want to be around that person? Probably not. So do you think the money wants to be around you if you don't feel good about it? Probably not. So you got to feel better with or without. You cannot let this determine how you feel. Do you never feel your best? You'll never feel your best if this is what determines how you feel. Now, granted, you'll feel a whole lot better with the more of it that you have. I can guarantee you that now. Of course, you're going to feel a lot better, but it doesn't fill the voids if you have them. It doesn't feel the emotional voids and things if you have those. That's something that's going to take personal development and growth. Okay? Now, tomorrow night, May 1st, we are starting this bad boy right here. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. We'll be reading at 10 o'clock p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. Right here on Second Chance 21013 Facebook page and Instagram page. Okay? So, make sure you tune in, tap in. This book, I announced it about a month or so ago. So make sure you grab this book. Or if you're better with audio, then do the audio, that's fine. But just make sure some type of way that you can follow along. And of course, we'll do discussion. Okay? So thank you guys for taking out your time on today. I appreciate you. Hopefully something I said to you helps you on your money journey, okay, your abundance journey, okay? And remember your affirmations, okay? Write it down, make it plain, okay? I have the right to be the woman God destined me to be. Yes. Yes. Of course. Of course. Fellas, you have the right to be the man that God destined you to be. Okay? So, thank you so much. Thank you for wherever you are. Hey, let's connect. This is about collaboration, connecting, collaborating, and elevating together. Okay? So, I love you guys. Remember, it's not a testimony if left untold. Okay? So, we are changing lives one testimony at a time. I appreciate you today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
She got a big mic and know how to use it. She got a big mic and know how to use it. She got a big mic and know how to use it. She got a big mic and know how to use it.
Yeah.